The timeless beauty and tranquil magic of discovering hidden alpine villages on rainy days, when mist.
This market is where traditions dating back centuries are maintained. It's about building community connections, ensuring
the rhythms of farm life create structure and meaning, the satisfaction of necessary work completed.
The storm's easing brings collective relief, visible in body language and voices. The tension. It's in this weather that these mountain sanctuaries reveal their special intimacy, transforming them into contemplative retreats from the modern world.
Professional landscape photography demands a blend of technical skill, artistic vision, and dedication to capture the magic of the moment.
No matter how many times witnessed, the moment when first sunlight touches the peaks retains its power to move and inspire.
Christmas Eve creates powerful memories of family gathering, anticipation, and fulfillment.
Time-lapse compression reveals patterns invisible to real-time observation, the shadow line retreating like a tide, the village transforming from sleeping to active in moments.
This view represents why people come to mountains, why they accept discomfort and risk, why they invest.
This is the magic of mountain mornings.
This is the reward for accepting the mountain's terms, for respecting weather and adapting to conditions rather than fighting them.
There's a timeless appeal to these alpine villages. The rain reveals their most intimate character.
On these slopes, mechanization is impossible. So the farmers rely on the Schleifer, a traditional wooden.
From this perspective, the full genius of Grindelwald's location becomes clear. The village positioned at the meeting point of multiple valleys.
Exceptional beauty creates temporary community among strangers, the shared witness to something remarkable, transcending normal social boundaries.
What began as occupational skills are now competitive sports, demanding not just raw strength, but also the technical.
Serious mountain hiking requires preparation and respect. These early morning departures allowing maximum daylight hours.
The photographer's pursuit represents universal human desire to capture and preserve beauty, to create objects that.
It is a humbling experience to stand beneath these massive formations that have witnessed millennia, while the village below.
Independent bookstores maintain cultural spaces, providing curated selections and community gathering places in an era of digital dominance. Trail infrastructure in Switzerland represents significant investment in public safety and
This moment before optimal light arrives contains its own intensity, the anticipation and preparation, the faith that patience will be rewarded.
The garden traditions of these alpine villages turn every space into an opportunity.
The physical challenge of mountain climbing creates the psychological reward, the earned views and accomplished summits. These moments of earned beauty justify the effort and create lasting memories. The view may be made more precious by the.
From this height, you can see how the village breathes with.
It's humbling to witness the scale relationships here. Traditional architecture intentionally frames the landscape, rather than competing with it.
Behind every window lies a world of warmth and shelter.
The village unfolds like a living storybook, each building a chapter, each street a paragraph in the.
These covered walkways represent Swiss practicality and thoughtfulness, providing shelter.
Romance flourishes in alpine villages, the spectacular setting providing
There is a reverence that comes from witnessing such landscapes. The mountains
Softens. And then, as it always does, the weather begins to shift. The rain softens, the clouds...
Small human kindnesses accumulate into the overall sense of place, the stranger offering to take a photo, the couple sharing viewpoint space without crowding.
Mountain streams like this one shaped early settlement patterns, providing power while also posing flood challenges.
The trails around Grindelwald invite exploration, each path offering new perspectives, each turn revealing fresh beauty.
These crosses mark the trails, sometimes commemorating those who loved these mountains, sometimes simply acknowledging the sacred nature of high places.
Restaurant service represents skilled labor, often undervalued by those who have never attempted it. The physical demands of constant movement while carrying weight.
As the rain retreats, the village awakens fully. Doors open, voices rise in...
Alpine weather follows predictable daily patterns, clear morning conditions often giving way to afternoon cloud development and possible precipitation. There is a deep peace that comes from witnessing scenes that have existed essentially unchanged for generations.
Traditional crafts survive in these mountain villages, passed from generation to generation.
Vacation's greatest luxury may be permission to do nothing, to rest without guilt, to allow the body to recover.
The rain truly transforms these gardens, revealing how the plants thrive on the moisture.
Playgrounds and international resort villages become microcosms of human connection. Children playing together despite language.
The journey demonstrates the full complexity of village structure beyond scenic main streets, showing how communities adapt to practical.
The village church stands as it has for centuries, a spiritual anchor for the community.
These spontaneous connections between children demonstrate what humanity could be, the instinctive reaching out to others.
These gathering places are the symbolic heart of the village, essential social and commercial centers that... These water troughs, called brunnen, run throughout the village, fed by springs high in the mountains.
We're grateful for the privilege of sharing these scenes. While this journey concludes, we invite you to visit and experience
the village settling into its evening rhythm, as another day in the eternal cycle of Alpine life draws to its gentle close.
The village church represents continuity across generations, this building witnessing centuries.
Slowing down allows us to find beauty in the smallest moments, revealing the constant miracles around us.
Night transforms the Alpine village into something magical, a human constellation nestled in the embrace of ancient mountains. Longtime residents experience their transformed villages with complex emotions, grateful for economic...
These bakeries are more than just shops. They are community centers where neighbors connect and traditions are kept alive, especially on a day like today.
These local spaces, hidden within tourist villages, represent the continuing life of actual communities.
This architectural solution demonstrates practical problem solving evolved over generations.
The rushing water is the heartbeat of the village. These stone channels.
Mountain storms arrive with drama and authority. The sky transformation from partly cloudy to downpour happening faster than seems possible.
Minor adversity reveals character and creates connection. These strengths.
The forest provides essential ecosystem services and a profound sense of peace.
The beauty and ecological importance of these alpine meadows is profound, supporting
street lamps serve a practical purpose yet carry symbolic weight, pushing back darkness, creating zones of safety and visibility.
Returning to the village brings a sense of gratitude. The journey, experienced in authentic conditions,
From this height, the beautiful fragility of human settlement becomes clear.
It's incredible how these streets transform after dark. The evening light creates such a unique
We are grateful for your time and attention throughout this journey. We hope you found
This simple information board serves as a community hub where locals check for village news and visitors discover hidden treasures.
From this elevated perspective, the spatial organization of the village becomes clear.
The mountain railway stations hold a special magic, places of arrival and departure, where journeys begin and
Swiss trains represent more.
every arrival brings new energy to the village, fresh eyes to appreciate the beauty that
lives. These golden hour moments create collective experience of beauty, strangers making eye contact and smiling in
a meditation on the profound simplicity of water falling to earth, sustaining all life.
The walk from the station to the accommodation is a journey of transition, leaving behind the world of train.
More than just a place to cook, these kitchens embody purpose. These small, family-run hotels preserve the tradition of Alpine hospitality.
Photography hotspots develop organically as experienced shooters recognize optimal locations, the specific viewpoints.
Watermills represented crucial infrastructure, utilizing sophisticated engineering to harness renewable energy for the community.
Crossing this threshold means entering a space dedicated to comfort and care, where tired travelers find rest.
The church represents continuity, connecting the contemporary community to the ancestors who built this sacred space.
This room becomes a personal sanctuary, a base for alpine adventures, a place.
The daily cycle of light creates structure and rhythm to life in the Alps. The morning light bringing out. It's moments like this that create the most spectacular natural phenomena. Mountain environments truly amplify the weather drama.
In the deepest hours of night, the village seems to breathe.
The evening meal in Alpine culture represents more than sustenance. It is social ritual.
The morning after the rain reveals a transformed landscape. It's amazing how dramatically
The hour before dawn holds a special magic in the Alps.
Here, nestled in the Alpine hillside, the living maintain an unbroken connection with generations.
While the village sleeps, the bakers work in their ancient trade, hands in dough as countless generations.
Stuff like this.
The infrastructure of tourism and village life operates largely invisible to visitors. These early morning deliveries
Schwingen embodies the strength and community of the Alpine spirit. It connects generations.
The farming life continues in these mountains as it has for centuries.
These quiet shared moments often become the most treasured memories, not the dramatic activities or famous sights.
Mountain rescue teams provide essential safety infrastructure, allowing access to terrain that would otherwise be too dangerous.
Every sunrise in the Alps feels like the first sunrise, the daily resurrection of light and warmth.
The village at night reveals itself through light, each illuminated window representing a human space, a
The moment when sunlight first touches the peaks is called Alpenglow, a phenomenon that has inspired poets.
Public spaces transform through the evening following predictable patterns. The dinner hour.
The arrival of direct sunlight transforms the village instantly. Cold.
The practice of mountain contemplation invites us into stillness, cultivating awareness and peace amidst the grandeur of the peaks.
Morning in a Swiss mountain village brings renewed energy and optimism. The night's rest completed, the day's adventures awaiting.
The night sky represents connection to the universe beyond our immediate concerns.
The small transactions and interactions that sustain village life often go unnoticed by visitors.
The village in deepest night shows its most essential character. The performance.
The hotel breakfast room becomes a temporary community where solo travelers find conversation, where
From this altitude and in this darkness,
witnessing this sunrise offers perspective on our place in the natural world. It is a privilege we must strive to preserve.
The approach of dawn happens whether witnessed or not, the Earth's rotation bringing every location back toward the sun in eternal cycle.
Not every mountain visitor arrives fully equipped. These rental and retail shops providing essential services that...
See how these plants grow low to the ground in a cushion shape? That protects them from the strong winds up here.
Does it keep them warm too?
Yes, it helps them retain heat.
Dairy farming in the Alps continues despite economic pressure and demographic decline, the younger generation often choosing less demanding careers. What begins as small cumulus clouds rapidly transforms into towering thunderheads. These storms demonstrate...
The trail network around Grindelwald represents over a century of development and maintenance.
When heated, the horn becomes pliable to shape it. Honed over 60 years.
Each dawn is both repetition and novelty. The pattern ancient and reliable, yet the specific conditions always unique.
Breathe in the mountain air, finding steadiness within the change. These ancient practices adapt.
Inside the mountain hut, social barriers dissolve in the share.
The arrival of direct sunlight transforms the village instantly. The sudden warmth after...
These centuries-old systems represent remarkable engineering achievements, channeling
The descent brings mixed emotions, the satisfaction of achievement and the happiness of return, competing with another day when the mountains stand ready to teach their lessons to those willing to listen. Another day of light and life in the incomparable Alps.
The advanced suspension systems absorb impacts, allowing riders to maintain control at incredible speeds.
The return to the village marked the transition between worlds. The hikers bringing mountain experience.
Shared meals provide essential bonding experiences and the transmission of cultural values across generations. The mountain hotel serves not just as accommodation, but as base camp and sanctuary, welcoming tired...
Guided tours represent a significant portion of Alpine tourism, many visitors preferring a mediated experience to users. The Alpine village awakens beneath a blanket of fresh snow. It's a landscape transformed, demanding resilience, yet...
Quality interpretation transforms tourism from consumption to education. The landscape revealed as more than pretty backdrop.
These moments of shared accomplishment and reward are what families remember years later.
The Alps accommodate remarkable diversity of recreational
use. Not all Alpine tourism centers on athletic achievement. Many visitors come seeking peace, The finishing work, particularly the edge grinding, is where traditional skill meets precision engineering.
Nature trails represent a democratic approach to mountain access, creating opportunities.
In this winter forest bathing, we slow down, breathe deeply, noticing the crisp.
These moments of complete child absorption in natural elements represent what family mountain trips can offer at their best.
It's fantastic to see the community turn out for these local teams. This sport truly represents the social glue of winter in the Alpine regions.
Small village shops face constant pressure from online supermarkets, yet
Rising above the valley transforms perspective in ways both literal and metaphorical.
Libraries serve a crucial democratic function, providing free access to information for everyone and adapting.
Thoughtful tourism involves bringing home more than photographs and memories. Selecting local products support.
It requires sophisticated sensory skills, evaluating the cheese through sight, smell, touch, and taste.
Each day's beginning repeats patterns established across centuries. The morning's transition mirrors.
The evening trains tell important stories about mountain village economics and social structure. The departing.
This cheese vendor demonstrates sophisticated skills tourism requires, the ability to move seamlessly between languages.
I remember the war years was when we were just boys then. These stories are irreplaceable.
Day visitors form an important part of the Alpine tourism economy, arriving by train or car for several hours.
The memorial ensures past events remain present in consciousness. The individual names represent real lives.
From this perspective, the village appears as a temporary human arrangement of and warmth.
Shopping for this family is vacation activity as legitimate as hiking or sightseeing, the market offering experience that cannot be replicated at home.
Sustainable agriculture seeks productivity and profitability while minimizing negative environmental impacts.
This aerial perspective reveals both tourism's success and its challenge, the ability to bring millions to experience mountain beauty.
With remarkable courage and skill, these crews combine technical flying and emergency medicine to save lives in the most challenging terrain.
Afternoon in the Alps brings characteristic shift in energy and atmosphere, the intense morning activity giving way to a more relaxed pace.
This museum operates entirely through the passionate efforts of community volunteers, preserving our shared heritage for future generations.
Rooted in rural farming communities, Schwingen is a testament to strength, skill, and fair competition.
Professional kitchen work represents one of the most demanding hospitality roles, requiring physical stamina to stand for hours in. Travel journals serve functions that photographs cannot replicate, recording not just what was seen, but what was thought and felt.
In this fleeting twilight, the village lights offer a warm embrace against the cooling blue of the cosmic darkness. The dessert course represents the meal's final impression, the lasting taste that diners carry away.
Cycling the Val presents ideal middle ground between.
These gatherings maintain bonds across generations, transmitting cultural values and creating a vital support network for the family. The end of service brings mixed emotions for restaurant staff. Relief that another intense shift is complete. Equipment rental represents essential but often overlooked tourism infrastructure, enabling mountain activities.
Shepherds maintain ancient practices, living close to the land in ways unchanged across centuries.
Late evening reveals the village's quieter face, the intense activity of tourist hours giving way to a more intimate atmosphere.
Hotel shuttles represent one element of the transportation infrastructure that makes alpine tourism function with reduced private vehicle use.
Hotel reception represents the front line of hospitality, the first and last impression, the interface where systems meet humans.
Supporting traditional businesses helps maintain cultural practices and skills that might otherwise disappear.
Housekeeping represents tourism's most essential and least respected work, the cleanliness guests assume and notice only when absent.
The stunning spectacle of a temperature inversion. Dense fog till sunrise, while the surrounding
The backstage areas reveal hospitality's reality, the hard work and complex logistics behind the scenes.
We tap the wood, listening closely to its acoustic response. It's this subtle adjustment that optimizes.
Solo travel in mountain villages offers particular gifts often lost in group or couple travel.
It's incredible to see the community support and volunteer dedication that makes this tradition possible. This event is
Weather change transforms mountain experience instantly, the casual afternoon hike becoming tactical descent.
This ritual of remembrance connects present generations to the ancestral past, acknowledging death while affirming memory's enduring presence.
From this altitude and hour, the village appears as a temporary human arrangement. Alpine huts serve a crucial safety function beyond their commercial purpose, providing shelter when weather turns dangerous. More than just a meal, fondue is a celebration of community, a tradition where shared food deepens social bonds and connection.
Shared adversity creates social bonds that comfortable circumstances rarely generate. These strangers who
Practices like these create memorable experiences for children, teaching cultural traditions through.
The hours between midnight and dawn represent the village at its most essential, stripped of tourist performance.
watching the storm from safety creates a.
The enduring mountains remind us of our small scale against geological time, a timeless cycle of light and dark.